And you can see right there, he just missed that ball, but Jan was able to get inside on him and get the out.
And here comes center fielder Jacoby Long. Jacoby has a lot of skills, hitting .250, good range in the outfield, good speed. Another kid that's got to put it all together. First ball swinging, fouls it onto the screen behind home plate.
Yeah, absolutely. Just like Carrier, he's a guy, like you said, with all the skills, just putting it together. He hasn't been able to find that yet. He was slated to start in center this season and just hasn't been able to put it together and find that starting spot, getting his first start of the season right here. But a good guy, you want to see him put it together. You want to see him take that ability and put it into game play and find the starting lineup, because he could definitely help these Hurricanes.
A ball and a strike. Takes it outside, 2 balls and 1 strike. Quick throw to first, and Torres in under the tag, a little closer than maybe anticipated. Connor Price.
Yeah, great snap throw by Price right there. Seeing the first guy on first, taking a big lead right there. Like we had mentioned, they're looking to steal bases, taking big leads, especially the guys that aren't normal base stealers.
Chopper towards short, is gloved, and there'll be no play. Just smothering it was Ferenzi. Chopper out toward the bag, and Ferenzi had to cover a lot of territory. Wasn't hit very hard, so an infield hit, and Miami has 2 on with 2 out.
And I think that's huge.
1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch from Zeal. Lined into center field, it's going to fall in for a base hit, and here comes Navarro around third. He's going to be held up as Long's throw is cut off right around the mound. And Long Island's got something brewing here. With runners at first and third, here's another look.
Yeah, that's just a good piece of hitting, taking what's given to you and just driving it back the opposite way. Not trying to do too much there, and again, we're running into the same problem. Second time through the lineup, and Gage Zeal has a visit to the mound.
He has 3 grand slams as a Shark, one of them last weekend. This one softly hit center field, charging in. Long makes the catch on the run, and the runners will not be able to advance.
And that's the benefit that Long brings to this outfield. That pure speed and the ability to track down those baseballs are something that we don't typically have, and we haven't had in the past. And we just haven't had the consistency from the bat to get him in the starting lineup. But that's why you've seen him as a defensive replacement in the late innings for the past few years, is that ability to make that play right there and save the run from third base and keep this at a 0-0 game with now 2 outs.
2 outs, 2 on for Jack Power. First one low. Nice job by Scanlon keeping that in front of him.
That has led to the 2 runs. But other than that, he's been pretty remarkable against these Hurricanes hitters.
First one a strike to Jacoby Long.
And it helps a lot if you could throw that 12-6 curveball right over the plate for strike 1.
1-1. Softly hit to right field. Surratt is there to make the play, but the Hurricanes do some damage here in the 4th inning.
Get those bats going again and keep this lead.
High fly ball center field. Jacoby Long backing up, still backing up to the warning track. Reaches up and he makes the play in center field. Straight away center field. Jacoby Long hits the fence and holds on to the baseball and makes a whale of a play in straightaway center.
Yeah, and you can see the flag blowing straight out to center field right now, and that ball just kept carrying and carrying and carrying. I think Jacoby Long thought it was going to be a fly ball right in center field, but you could just see him drifting back and makes that catch. Great catch right up against that wall.
You have to wait for Jacoby to show. He's got that ball in his glove, and he indeed held on to it. One down here in the fifth for Ferenzi, the shortstop. Sends this one out to left center field. Now Long going hard to his right and makes the play just short of the warning track. All of a sudden, Jacoby Long is putting on a show in center field. He's recorded 3 of the last 4 outs.
Yeah, that ball off the bat, I didn't think this park was going to hold it, but it was able to. Jacoby Long was able to track that down. He's going to need the full pitch clock just to catch his breath.
Back at the lights. Some Gold Glove plays tonight from Jacoby Long in center field. Crashing right into, appropriately, the Doug Shields sign. He was a great center fielder here at the light in his day.
Yeah, Jacoby Long single-handedly keeping this a 2-1 run game.
Jacoby Long up there with the tying run at first base. Jacoby Long puts down a nice bunt. Barehanded play, and nicely done by the third baseman, Jack Power. I thought they were going to catch him by surprise there. And Power makes a really nice barehanded play. That's not an easy play, and he's playing back behind the bag.
Yeah, he was playing back there. It was a hard hit bunt, but I mean, he definitely didn't expect that coming, and he made a perfect play barehanded to get a fast-footed Jacoby Long.
J.D. Urso, the tying run at second base. And coming to the plate is Jacoby Long. 2 runs on 7 hits for Miami. The Canes have stranded 8. Latkowski ready. Here's the pitch. Long takes the first one in there for a strike.
Yeah, and if you're Jacoby Long right here, this is your opportunity to find yourself some more at-bats, get yourself into the lineup, and take advantage of a situation where the Miami Hurricanes have been struggling during the season so far.
Bases loaded, infield back. High and tight for a ball, 1 strike. Gutierrez standing at first. Torres at second. Camped at third. Doran Gonzalez. Bases loaded for Miami. 1 strike to Jacoby Long, and the pitch. Looks at it low and away, 2-1. Bases loaded, nobody out. Long Island 3, Miami 2. Three and 1 now. The tour around the bases.
Yeah,
Gonzalez, Torres, and Gutierrez.
If you're Jacoby Long right here, you've had one pitch in your mind. That's something you can drive, and if it's not there, you're taking a pitch.
3-1, and the pitch on the way. Off the fist and popped them up. Shallow right field. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Ball game is tied. Falls in over the outstretched glove of Noah Sorensen. Just couldn't catch up to it. And we're tied at 3.
Yeah, and Jacoby Long, not the best swing on that pitch. Got jammed, but found it right in the Bermuda Triangle out there, and Sorensen not able to get back to it. And in the box score tomorrow, it's going to look like a line drive and a game-tying RBI.
Sorensen trying to make an over-the-shoulder catch. Surrett a tad late, tied at 3. Costello with a sharp single into center field. Here comes Long around third. He'll score standing up. 6-3 Miami. Lucas Costello with an RBI single to center field.
Yeah, and these Miami hitters have been impressive so far this inning, just really driving balls back up the middle. They were working a lot on it during BP today. I heard Coach Fenster preaching it, just not trying to do too much, and you can see it this inning, just taking advantage, driving these balls right back up the middle.
Villegas at second. Costello aboard first.